Hi everybody, welcome to Pauly's Crochet Creations. I'm Tori, your hostess. So, today's video, we did get another $50 donation for Blaze's Memorial Fund. Thank you all for donating. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. Every little bit helps. Whether it's $1, whether it's $2, whether it's $20, whether it's $5, everything helps. I've been pretty busy lately with work and trying to do some creations. I do not have a tutorial for this hat. This hat was actually gifted to me by the lovely Patty Trafton, my dear friend here in Lethbridge, for many, many years. I am going to work on duplicating it though, because I love it so much. So what have I been working on? Well, I've been working on a few things. I started off with, and I don't have my cowl and my hat that I wear all the time, but I had 2 cakes of yarn from Hobium that I bought many, 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 many years ago. Actually, I think it was about 3 years ago when I first started crocheting, 3 or 4 years ago. Unfortunately, I took one of the cakes and I put it in the box with the yarn swap that I did last year. That never really happened properly. So anyway, I got this cake and it's got wool in it. Beautiful, beautiful yarn. I made a cowl. And to go with that cowl, I made an adult hat. Divine hat, of course. Rose. Divine hat. So I made this, and my friend seen it when I was crocheting it at work. And she says, I want to buy that off you. Okay. And it's made from Kartopu. That's the yarn I use. It's Kartopu Metrishik Lux. It is 72% acrylic, 14% wool, 10% Lincoln, and 4% metallic yarn. It is hand wash and dry flat. So this signs here. This is a hand wash. Do not bleach, do not iron. You could possibly dry clean it. Do not throw it in the dryer. And then knitting needles is a 3.5 to a 4. Crochet hook is 2.5 to a 3. It is 7.5 ounces, 875 yards. So I had 2 cakes. I got 3 hats, because this is the little kid's hat that I made, and this is a little kid's cowl that I made. Now, the little kid's cowl, I didn't want the wool up here where it's on the child's neck. So what I did is I used Barnett Premium yarn in the colorway Coral and finished off the hat in Coral. I think that's totally cute, and I don't know if it will fit a 1-year-old, but it may. Anyway, that's what I made. So my friend wants to buy the 2 hats and the cowl. She doesn't know I'm going to throw in the other little child's cowl for the daughter, the mother's daughter. So those are 2 things that I made. And I got a hat and a cowl, a double hat, because these are double strands. So I got 3 hats and 3 cowls made out of this yarn. If I was to do single strands for the hats, I would have gotten 6 hats out of that yarn, which is actually not bad. That yarn went a long way. So, that's ready for my friend. I think she's going to get it probably around the mid-February. Either mid-February, end of February. The next thing I did was I went to Michael's. When it rains, it pours, okay? In January, Blaze passed away. I have a memorial fund going for her to try and raise the money so that we can bring her home. We took the car in to get it fixed because it lost power and it was hesitant and it was overheating. So they fixed the lost power and the hesitation in the car by changing the spark plugs. Can't remember. Oh, changing the spark plugs and the wires. Then the car was still overheating. So that was like $220 or whatever for the spark plugs and the wires. Then the car was still overheating, so we had to take it back in on Thursday, and they called us the radiator. My husband came to pick me up last year in the middle of a snowstorm, and it was whiteout conditions, and he veered off the road and went into the ditch. So when he veered off the road and went into the ditch, he did some damage to the bottom of the car. The extent of the damage we didn't know. So it's a good thing we had a spare radiator here. So we took the radiator down, or the mechanic came and picked up the radiator. And then they fixed the car, got the radiator changed out in 2 hours. Usually it's a 4-hour job, but they put 2 people on that job. So that was $450 to get the radiator fixed. And the car was on empty, so we filled up the car, and it was like $75. So we spent $500 in the car to get that fixed. So, yeah. Anyway, after all that, Friday I said to my husband, I said, I'm going to Michael's. I need a shopping fix. I hadn't been there in almost a month, which is highly unlikely for me. Highly unusual. So I went to Michael's, and usually I go along the sidewall in Michael's, and I find their discounted stuff. So I got this. It is an amigurumi pack. It comes with the stuff. I paid $2 because the package was open, and they're $9.99. I'm gonna give this a try. Then, again, in that same area, see, and that's the pattern for the amigurumi. Okay. And then in the same area, there was a set of circular knitting needles, and it's a number 8 US, which is a 5mm, 32 inches, 80 centimeters. It's, I don't knit, but you know what? When you can get that, because the package is damaged, for $2.50, even though I don't knit, I'm gonna buy it. You never know. I might come across the knitting tutorial that I might try. Who knows? That's the last thing I need, is another craft. And I was looking at the Christmas stuff, and I came across socks. Christmas socks. Ho ho ho. Christmas tree. I'm already wearing the candy cane. And the last. Oh. snowflakes, I think. Snowflakes. Santa Claus's outfit. This one here I think is just polyester. I think. Yeah, 95% polyester, 2% spandex. Machine wash on warm. Only non-chlorine bleach. Well, I don't bleach my stuff. Tumble dry on low heat. So, but I think these are so cute. I love them. Then I came across these. I'm going to use these for doing stitch markers or earrings or jewelry or some kind. This is a garland. And it's got little candy canes or little candies. And I paid $1.50 for that. And it was originally $8.99. Steal of a freaking deal. Oh yeah, $8.99 Canadian, $5.99 US. So I paid $1.50. Just somebody broke it off the package. These are for my stitch markers. I'm gonna make some more stitch markers up. I bought another crystal cake. It is medium 4 weight, 5mm knitting needles, 5mm crochet hook, machine washable, do not bleach, machine dryable, do not iron, do not dry clean. 64% acrylic, 24% polyester, 7% nylon, 5% metallic. 8.5 ounces, 240 grams, 634 yards, and 580 meters. There's the specs. And I always say this in every video, just in case I have new subscribers. On this band of Caron, there is a pattern. This is the pattern that they are showing. Okay? This, and it's on the inside of the ball band. This is the degree of difficulty. This is how many balls of yarn or cakes of yarn that you will need for that pattern. And this is the size of crochet hook that you will need. And it's on every band. This is right here is made in India. Okay. And this is called Hummingbird. There you go, Hummingbird. So, that is Hummingbird. Beautiful. I paid $5.99 for it. So, that's the other thing I got at Michael's. And last but not least, and I love this color. This is Cozy Wool Merino. Okay. Limited time. On the inside of this ball band, there is this pattern. Okay. It is a crochet pattern. It is 410 yards, 3.5 ounces, 375 meters, 150 grams. Okay. So the crochet pattern, the degree of difficulty, and how many balls you would need of each right here. And it tells you a bunch of yardage and stuff. This is in the color magenta. It is made in Turkey. and the color magenta. It is machine washable, do not bleach, machine dryable, do not iron, you could possibly dry clean it. It is a number 3 weight. 3.75 millimeter knitting needles and a 4 millimeter crochet hook. That's the knitting needles. And that's the crochet hook. Okay? So, and it's limited time only. I love it, and it's going to be to go with my other purple yarn that I cannot remember where I put, to make a special reversible divine hat. One of these days I'll explain that to you. So that was my Michael's trip. So like I said, we did get another $50 donation, so now we're at $250 in donations. I greatly appreciate everybody who is donating and everybody who is helping out. Hopefully we'll have Blaze home here soon. And not a day goes by where I don't miss her. My husband and I both miss her very much. So, do that one later. Right now, my friend Patty Trafton asked me to make her a divine hat. So this is what I'm working on now. These take like maybe an hour to make. So I told her I'd make her one. I'd make a 4 and I'd make a 5 and see which one fits. She's got a small head. So other than that, not much else is happening. I'm still working on trying to get the funds raised to pay Blaze's vet bill. So you all have a great day, evening, weekend, wherever you may be. Keep on hooking. Bye for now.